Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Western Pennsylvania and Heinz Field in the Steel City of Pittsburgh. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
A gain of 12.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Herbert has it knocked free, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Recovery.
He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. 2nd and 16. And he'll be taken down at the 34.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Steps away to his left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now, they told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other.
And the Steeler pressured too much here. He's going down. Chase Young in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. From the shotgun, here's Herbert.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. 3rd and long, it's Herbert. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
16 yards.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Khalil Mack able to record his 5th sack of the season.
It's 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Herbert. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
2nd and 10. Here's Herbert once more. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Herbert throwing again. And now another one thrown incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
A field goal gets them closer, but they say no thanks. We want the lead. They snap it to Herbert. He'll buy some time right. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. Herbert operating from the red zone and nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away, and it's 2nd down.
Devin McCourty there defensively.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 4th down.
But it brings up 4th down.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the 1st down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
3rd down and goal.
Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. He loses a full 5 yards there on the sack, and it also brings up 4th down. 4th and goal.
A 33-yard attempt.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead.
Steelers.
So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Fairbairn now following the made field goal. He'll send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, They have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
28-yard line.
There's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, Jackson flushed out right. And his throw here's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Play action. Now Jackson. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. To throw again is Jackson. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. Buying time to his left. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Escaping the pressure right. That's complete right around the 8. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Jackson gonna run. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And that is going to be incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Charger drive about to get going. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. they become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Herbert on first down now. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time,
now that'll be tipped and intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson looking left side, and it's complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. To throw again, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Complete in the end zone. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And Jackson throwing once more. The Charger D making things difficult, and it's 4th down.
Number 85, incomplete. It's 4th down.
Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 39. The kick by Sanders is good. And that will knock things up here late in the first half. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrase that. Put a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. This is Jakeem Grant. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Going to give this time to the tailback. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36.
Running from the gun with Henry. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
He was brought
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Play action. It's Jackson. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 44-yard line. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson, he's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Herbert. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the Steelers,
5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
5-yard pickup on the play.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
To number 26.
A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Los Angeles.
On first down, it's Herbert. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They go play action with Jackson. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Off the play fake, Jackson. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Ed Oliver able to put an end to that play, and in so doing, puts an end to this third quarter. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's been a tight, low-scoring affair thus far. 3-3 is our score heading into the fourth. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. He'll let this go deep for runs. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. That's to his running back, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll try to run this one in. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And they'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. A great play there. Standing alone with a new NFL record, 32nd touchdown. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now.
Chargers 3. Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Jakeem Grant now to return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return, the Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. This one caught by Davis. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Complete.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 17-3. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Grant sets to return it. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score. And that's caught inside the 35.
Oh, we got plenty of fight, baby.
All the way in for a Charger touchdown. KJ Hamler, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are able to make this a close game again. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the four fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the four fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Yeah, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Here's Jackson to throw. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41.
1 yard.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Jackson. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Bradley Chubb able to record his 5th sack of the season. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. Looking deep for Adams. That's caught inside the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Davante Adams. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the lead now up to 14.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. The return man is Graham. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right? And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He's brought down.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Jackson's
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down.
at the 27-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And this is caught at the 8. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. To throw again is Jackson. Flushed out right. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for Pittsburgh, the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, it's just their 3rd loss as they fall now to 10-3. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.